My name is Kathi Roark. I'm president of the board of Symphony of the Southwest, and our tradition for many years has been to raffle beautiful quilts at our final concert. As you know, we were not able to do our final concert because of the virus, and so we decided to make an event of this quilt raffle, and we're doing our first ever Facebook Live. There will be more to come. We will let you know about activities that we're planning so that you can join us. But the focus for tonight's Facebook Live is raffling off our beautiful quilts. And our Maestro Stuart Kellogg has always been the person who draws the winning tickets, and he is here tonight, and he is going to draw the tickets. So I would like to introduce Maestro Stuart Kellogg.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, please, don't clap. Throw money. Hi, everybody. And I want to thank all of you that have lined my pockets with cues and otherwise indicating where your tickets are. I will try to do my best, but you know, it is a game of chance, as it turns out. Take a look at some of these. Let's take a look at both of these beautiful quilts. This one here was made by Sona Johnson, who is a very good friend of the Bunches, Andy and Sue Bunch. Andy is our librarian and plays bassoon in our orchestra. And she came up with this beautiful, beautiful concept of a quilt, which is very nice. And on the back, aside from the washing instructions, is this scheme, which is also very nice. And many of you know that for years, Janet Haas supplied us with beautiful quilts. She's now no longer with us. But her quilting party, excuse me for reading this, in Ramona near San Diego, Ramona's backcountry quilters found the materials that she had prepared for this quilt for this year and finished it themselves. We have Cecilia Hart and Cindy Mitas to thank for this effort. Look at this. We have the choir, we have the piano, and nice G clef. This would fit in anybody's home that really likes music. And we're going to find out who gets the lucky what not right now. Kathy's got a box. No, actually, that's
a very fancy bowl.
A very fancy bowl. Let's call it a bowl, although it doesn't really look like a bowl. We'll say it's a bowl. And from this bowl, I'm going to extract a card, and
you're going to reach down deep.
Well, I can't really go deep.
Shake them up.
But I will just
speak louder, by the way, both of you.
Speaking louder.
Okay.
We're just moving things around. Not that I can see anything because my eyes are so bad, and there's not enough light here anyway. So, okay. Now, if I satisfied everybody's curiosity as to whether I actually...
We mix them up really well before
Okay.
we put them in the bowl.
Here
Drum
goes.
roll.
Drum roll.
And the winner is Jan Dougherty.
Jan Dowdy.
Dowdy?
D-O-U-G-H-T-Y.
I did get two of them.
Yay, Jan!
All right.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Jan, this lovely, beautiful quilt is yours. We will be getting in contact with you, okay? And now, over here, we have this other bowl. This is more representative of what we would call a bowl.
The humor of Cal Kellogg.
Yes.
All right, I'm going deep. This says Ingrid Lopez.
Ingrid Lopez,
Oh.
Brandon's mom.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
go Ingrid.
Oh yeah, Brandon, the graduating senior.
Curb
Yes.
your enthusiasm. Somebody will think this is rigged. I'm gonna keep that
I
aside.
will keep that, and I'll move these over here.
Well, that was exciting. I
Yes,
hope
now-
that we're not. Nobody alerts the police to something screwy going on here.
Can we give people kind of a preview of what we're going to be doing? Because our maestro has such a large fan club.
Really?
Yes,
That's
and
so
because
sweet.
no,
It's true.
because people don't have a chance to talk to him very often.
No, they keep me in captivity most of
We
the
do.
time.
We
They only
keep
let me
him-
out on the weekends.
We keep him locked away in his little room backstage, and we only let him come out to conduct. But because he has so much knowledge of music, has had so many really interesting life experiences, we are planning to do a monthly, I don't know, we haven't figured a name for it yet. Maybe we'll call it an evening with Cal, where it will be on Facebook. You can send in questions that you would like to ask him. It will be Facebook Live, so it will be just like tonight.
Just like tonight.
And you can ask your questions as the evening is going on, and we will let you know when we have the first one scheduled. So I'm going to put him on the spot right now and ask him a question.
Oh,
I know,
okay.
this is just a sample of what's to come. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. If you were stranded on a desert island, I know, with an orchestra,
Oh.
so you're not alone, and one piece of music, what would you
Would
hope
it be?
it to be?
Oh dear.
I know.
No, I really can't answer that. I must say, I've been asked that many times before. In fact, I did in Washington, D.C., I did a radio program with the gentleman there, very well-known narrator, interviewer, called Desert Island Discs. And I brought quite a number of pieces with me because I could. And I was asked that, limited to one, and I said, no, the piece that I'm working on at the moment
Yes,
is really my favorite piece
I
of
can
music.
understand that.
Because it engulfs you. You stand in amazement at, well, for example, this was not here, it was in the West Valley. We did the Prokofiev first violin concerto. My first experience with that piece, fabulous piece of music. Just to learn it, to stand in awe of the artistry involved, and then to hear it unfold, not necessarily on a YouTube performance or on a recording, but in your own hands, watching it develop and how things work. It was fabulous. But on that same program, we did the Tchaikovsky Fourth Symphony. Who's to say that isn't a great piece of music? And each work, as it comes in front of us, we do it, we give it our best. I will have to say that lately, since I've had nothing else to do and they keep me inside all the time, my wife will not allow me to go out.
Right.
I've been
That's
writing.
because of the virus,
That's,
not
well,
any other reason.
It's not because Jamie doesn't want
she
you.
uses that
As an excuse.
But I have been writing down a few of my misadventures as a young man in Italy,
Oh, yeah.
and a few of my encounters with great men of the past. Not that I'm a name dropper, but there were several people there in the music world that helped my career along that I collaborated with, Nino Rota, Giancarlo Menotti, and others. And I'm kind of putting them down in verbally, primarily because my sons don't know anything about the life that I led before they came on this earth.
Wow.
And that was quite a while before they came.
Yeah.
So I'm making up, not making up, but I'm writing out certain things, and I'm quite
Thanks
willing.
for clarifying that.
Yeah, thank you.
When we read it, we'll know.
Anyway, I'll bring a couple of them along and maybe
Great.
test your interest in such things, and then we can text and answer questions,
That'll
right?
be fabulous. Yep.
All right,
Yep.
great.
And then let's talk for just a minute about what we're doing
Next
in
season.
November. Let's just talk about November
Well,
specifically
November,
right now.
November, of course. Well, we hope that we have.
We
something
hope
to
that we
do
have a season.
in
Yes,
November.
we do.
As we all know, we're all kind of suspended in time, which is a very uncomfortable feeling for all of us. But we have to go along with that. Anyway, this is the 250th anniversary of Beethoven's birth,
Mm.
and November is the closest we get to December.
Mhm.
As you remember, Peanuts was always celebrating Beethoven's birthday in December.
That's
I think
right.
it's December 12th or 14th or one of those dates in there. And anyway, we're going to do an all Beethoven program, opening with the Prometheus Overture, followed by the Beethoven Fifth Piano Concerto, The Emperor, and the Beethoven Third Symphony, the Eroica. So it ought to be a real nice concert season opener. And we certainly hope, number one, that we can do it,
Yes.
and number two, that you come and hear
You
it.
come and hear it, yes.
Yes.
And the two Beethoven symphonies, my favorite two are the third and the seventh. And speaking back to the question I asked you before, whichever one we're doing is the one that's my favorite at the moment.
Okay,
Because
well-
I can
It's
never
great.
decide which
Oh,
one
the
I like
Eroica,
the best.
right?
Oh, it's
We're doing
great.
the Eroica, yeah.
Yeah, it's
But we're
great.
doing the Fifth Piano Concerto, the
Yes,
Emperor.
I know.
With
Mm.
King King.
With
Wow.
Ching Ching.
Ching Ching.
Ching Ching.
Ching Ching. Very fine local pianist who's here in the area.
So, in our behind the scenes, we have Mark Converti, who's doing our video tonight and does all of our videos, and to all of
And
you.
for whom we are deeply indebted.
We are deeply indebted, and for all of you who commented on the video about the graduates, the graduating seniors.
That was
That
lovely.
was Mark's wonderful
Yes.
work, and we will be sending that out. We've added a couple more pictures to it, and we will be sending that out in a newsletter probably at the crack of dawn on Monday morning. And in it will also be information about the way we're doing the Youth Symphony auditions this year.
Yes.
So
Good.
watch your email for that, because and share that information with any young people that might want to be in our wonderful Youth Symphony, because they are fantastic.
And how long will the auditions last?
Well, the audition deadline is May 30th.
Okay.
And all of the information, I believe, has been put up on the website.
It's on the website.
The candidates will send in a video of their playing scales, and definitely designated scales. Everybody's going to play the same scales, the same excerpts per instrument. And of course, sight reading would be a part of it, but we can't really say sight read
Oh, yeah.
for somebody that is sending in a video.
Right.
But we will, of course, expect a maybe 1 to 2 minute piece, concertized piece that shows what they can do. And then once May 30th comes and goes, we will sit down and evaluate and get back to everybody probably by mid-June, I think. That would be the target.
Okay. Also behind the scenes, we have Patricia Kosan, who is the administrator of the Youth Symphony and works very hard to make that happen. And we appreciate all of her hard work. And
Indeed.
this Youth Symphony is, if you come to one of their concerts this year, it is unbelievable when you hear these young people play. It will warm your heart. It will give you hope.
And it's
because
all
these are
free.
great- It is free.
Yes.
They're free.
It's in the Akeda Theater at the Mesa
The
Arts
best-
Center.
best-
All you have to do is show up. I say
You
that all the
don't need a
time.
seat, just come, right.
Right,
Okay?
indeed.
So do any of you have anything that you would like to add?
Our audience of 2.
Our audience of 2, we have
In this
more
case-
people out there. It's
Oh,
just
of
that
course.
We're
Sure.
we're watching, you're limited to less than 10.
We have to reach out to all of you, but here in the room there are only 2 other people besides us.
Right,
However,
We're
we look
social
forward.
distancing.
that's
Yeah,
right.
indeed,
Right.
this is really
Well,
social.
Cal and I aren't, but that's all
Move
right.
over.
Jamie keeps him in and I stay in too, so.
Thank you so much for participating in all of this, and
Yes.
we will get in touch with our winners and keep an eye out for our next get-together on what you'd call it a podcast, a video podcast, which we're going to set up, and it'll be coming your way soon to a
Soon.
station near you.
And there will be, if you know of people who are not on Facebook, there will be a YouTube link to the drawing that you can share. We hope you will share with your friends.
Yes.
And we look forward to seeing you. We actually look forward to seeing
Seeing
the
you,
camera,
actually, yeah.
yes. But we look forward to having a little bit of communication with you live in the future. So thank you all for
Thank you.
joining us, and our
Thank
lovely
you.
quilt makers, and congrats to our winners. And we will be back with you later.